All right. Well, you know the rules. The robots do the painting, you do the guessing, and I drop the clues. Let's play. Now, again, this first one, we're going to be doing the top 20 most well-known dinosaurs. Now, the first, since it's 20, the first couple might be kind of hard. But I think we'll find that they get easier as we go. All right, starting off at number 20. One of the earliest known dinosaurs, but he was very small in stature. Its name means hollow form, referring to its lightweight bones. It lived in what is now the southwestern United States. Oh, local. Very good. There he is. He's kind of cute. Anybody know this hollow form, lightweight bone, small in stature? I'll tell you what, I'll give you a clue, another clue. 200 million years ago. So this is one of the first dinosaurs, often found in large fossil beds, suggesting mass death events. Now, this was a slender, bipedal carnivore with a long tail and neck. Anybody know? I know, it's kind of hard. The first couple are kind of hard. Yeah, and the name's kind of hard too. So this guy's name is Coelophysis. Coelophysis. Yeah, I didn't know it either. Anyway, it's described as late Triassic, 203 million years ago. Thousands of Coelophysis fossils were discovered at Ghost Ranch in New Mexico, making it one of the most abundantly found dinosaurs. All right, I know that was tough. The next one might not be a lot easier, although it is only 70 million years ago. This guy was first known from gigantic claws before the rest of the body was found. Kind of makes sense. When they find dinosaur fossils, sometimes they just find a piece at first, right? Its name means scythe lizard. Scythe lizard. I guess that has to do with the claw, huh? Walked on two legs, but had a bulky, pot-bellied appearance. Funny-looking dinosaur. Had feathers and likely fed on plants. Notably bizarre looking, and it grew to around 30 feet long. Well, bizarre looking, but scary. Anybody know what this guy was called? This is 70 million years ago, so a long time. This guy was a Therizinosaurus. Therizinosaurus. These first couple are hard, Dad. There's just no doubt about it. Its claws can reach over 3 feet in length, the longest of any known dinosaur. Well, so didn't want to mess with that guy. Did not want to mess with that guy. Well, we're down to number 18. Oh, you may have heard of this one. This guy is from 126 million years ago, and he's early Cretaceous. Hey, doctor, how are you at dinosaurs? First few have been hard, but they're going to get easy. Now, this one was one of the first dinosaurs ever named. Interesting. He lived in what is now Europe. Cosmopolitan. He had a large thumb, spike possibly used for defense. He was originally thought to walk like a giant iguana. Yeah. Scary. He often reconstructed standing on two legs. with a beak-like mouth. I don't want to even see that. I don't want to even see that. This is 126 million years ago. This is early Cretaceous. You know what this guy was called? Take a guess. Oh, hang on to the Stegosaurus. He comes later. The real popular ones come later. This is the iguanodon. Iguanodon, of course. Iguanodon helped inspire the word dinosaur itself when it was first described in the 1820s. Holy smokes. One of the first ones discovered. There you go. All right. They don't get a lot easier yet. This guy is 70 million years ago. Late Cretaceous again. He was carnivorous, but usually fast and lightly built. He had a deep skull and a forward-facing eyes. Okay. Kind of looks like a T-Rex, but I guess it's not. Known for its short arms, possibly even shorter than the T-Rex. His name means meat-eating bull. No thanks. Allosaurus, that's a great guess. Incorrect. So, two distinct horns above its eyes made it look like the devil dinosaur. This is the devil dinosaur. Check him out. Anybody know what this one's called? Two distinct horns above its eyes made it look devilish. This is the Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus was discovered in Argentina and became a fan favorite due to its unique appearance. Yeah, there you go. They're still hard. We're going to hopefully get into the easier one. 76 billion years ago for this guy. This is late Cretaceous again, of course, when most of the dinosaurs lived. Now, the name of this one means good mother lizard. This is the good mother dinosaur. I didn't know there was such a thing. Fossils found in Montana showed nesting colonies. Evidence suggests it cared for its young in the nest. Okay. It was herbivore. It was an herbivore with a flat duck-bill snout. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what the picture's kind of showing. Hey, Maddow, what's going on? What's going on? You know your dinosaurs? Supposedly, these guys lived in large herds for protection. Any guesses? They're still kind of hard. This is the Maiasaura. Maiasaura. Of course. Maiasaura was the first dinosaur for which direct evidence of nurturing behavior was found. The good mother lizard. Who knew? Well, yeah. So, we're all going to do well on the last 3 or 4. The top 3 or 4. And the rest of the way, we're going to learn something. This one's kind of interesting. I actually hadn't heard this term, but, in the back of my head, maybe I have heard this term. It's like the new term for this size of dinosaur. This is the biggest ones. The name means fear nothing. The name of this. 77 million years ago, again, late Cretaceous. All these guys lived around the same time. Yes, it was estimated to weigh 60 tons. Alex, what's going on? You know your dinosaurs? This guy had a long neck and a massive tail, and he weighed 60 tons. One of the most complete titanosaur fossils ever discovered. So he was part of a group called the Titanosaurs. He helped redefine size expectations for sauropods. So when they found this guy, he was like so much bigger than anything they had ever seen before. Well, I like that. Yeah, not a brontosaurus, although that's a great. Matthew's in the house. Great, good to see you. Brontosaurus, yeah, that's what they used to call all these guys, right? That's what I learned. This is brontosaurus. This is the biggest one I ever found. This guy was bigger than everything. Can you see the little man down in the picture on the left? There's a little guy. There's a little man down there. This is called Dreadnoughtus. Yes, believe it or not. The discovery in Patagonia offered unprecedented detail about how enormous sauropods were built. There you go. Okay. I think you've heard of this next guy. Okay? I think you have. 150 million years ago, though, it's a little older. Late Jurassic. A top predator before T-Rex ever existed. His name means different lizard. Different lizard. Not T-Rex. Bigosaurus is incorrect. This is not the raptor. Hang on to that. Hang on to the raptor. This one's commonly found in North America fossil bed. It often is considered the Jurassic's apex predator. So this was the number one guy before the T-Rex was around. Anybody remember what this guy's called? Well, I'm going to give it away. This is an Allosaurus. Allosaurus. That sound familiar to anybody? Allosaurus. Allosaurus was one of the first well-known meat-eating dinosaurs and is often displayed in museums. Yeah, see, you knew it. I knew you did. I knew you knew it. Matthew, doctor. Very good. Allosaurus. That's it. Now, this next one's going to be hard to pronounce. So I can't imagine you guys trying to write this next one. All right, we're down to number 13. These are pretty tough. Pretty tough. We thought we knew our dinosaurs, didn't we? But when you do 20, it's kind of some you haven't heard of. All right, this is 70 million years ago. This is late Cretaceous, like everybody else. This one's interesting. It's known for its thick, domed skull. Its name means thick-headed lizard. So if you can write out the name, that means thick-headed lizard. Herbivore with small teeth for chewy bites. Well, at least it was an herbivore. Good. That big a head, I'd hate it to be a man-eater. The skull could be over 10 inches thick. That's a thick skull. Helmetolopodus. Very good. It's hard to pronounce and it's hard to write, but that's incorrect. It's thought to have head-butted others like modern goats. So this acted just like a mountain goat. That's why it had the thick skull. It would headbutt the other dinosaurs. Imaginative. Anyway, these guys were called Pachycephalosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus. Rolled right off the tongue. Despite pop culture depictions, scientists still debate how much headbutting actually occurred. Now, they're not sure. I guess they didn't find very many with cracks. All right, we're down. We're getting into the good one. We're down to number 12. Not yet. Now, this guy's kind of famous looking. Let's see if anybody knows the name. Famous for its long, curved crest. It may have used the crest to make trumpet-like sounds. Yeah, kind of written like that, doctor. That's close. That's in the ballpark. Who's this guy? He lived in North America and was an herbivore. He moved on 2 or 4 legs. Cool. Optional. He is a type of hadrosaur or duck-billed dinosaur. This is not the iguanodon. We had the iguanodon earlier. You missed the iguanodon, Matthew. He was kind of scary. You know who the guy with the curved crest and he made sounds like a trumpet because of that big thing on his head? This is called a Parasaurolophus. 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 Once again, rolls right off the tongue. Its unique head shape has made it a favorite dinosaur. Well, yeah, he's a favorite, but nobody knows his name. I think they need an easier name for that. Oh, boy. I'll tell you what, they don't get a lot easier. Number 11. Maybe the top 10, Mike. We'll see. All right, now, so this guy's pretty famous. He had 2 crests on his head. His name means two-crested lizard. He was about 20 feet long, though, although he was lightly built. He likely hunted smaller prey. Now, he was made infamous and maybe depicted slightly inaccurately in the movie Jurassic Park. You remember that? You remember that? Yeah, he pops up. He pops up and spits acid in his eyes or whatever, right? So this guy's famous. But do you have any idea what he's called? Now, this dinosaur is way back in time, too. This was one of the early ones. 193 million years ago, early Jurassic period. Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus. Rolls right off the top. Dilophosaurus. The frill and venom shown in the movie were fictional. But its twin crests were real. Okay. So that's kind of disappointing. The spitting isn't real. Bummer. All right, top 10. Top 10 dinosaurs. We're going to know a few of these. Maybe not number 10, but good luck. Oh, Madel had that one. I didn't even see that. Dilophosaurus. Very good, Madel. And Matthew. Did you guys do it after I said it? No. Good job. You know this one? The largest known carnivore dinosaur. This is the largest carnivore. That's scary. He had crocodile-like jaws and conical teeth. He likely lived near water and may have swum a bit. Its sail-like back structure remains debated. He is often portrayed as a rival to T-Rex in pop culture. Yeah, and about the same time, 100 million years ago, late Cretaceous period. Late Cretaceous. Look at that guy. He's a scary dude. Anybody know? What? You got it, Alex. You do know your dinosaurs. Spinosaurus. You are correct. Fossils suggest that Spinosaurus may have been semi-aquatic, unique among large theropods. There you go. All right, you know the next guy. You know this one. Small and feathered, but not the way it's shown in the movies. Its name means swift thief. Swift thief. It hunted in packs using a sickle-shaped claw. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. A sickle-shaped claw. It had a large brain for its size. It gained fame from Jurassic Park, albeit inaccurately sized up. Anybody know who this? Oh, yes, Doctor. Doctor has it. So you guys are entertaining me quite a bit, so I'm having a hard time picking out the answers. It does appear the Doctor has this one. From Jurassic Park, they hunted in packs. This is the Velociraptor. Velociraptor from the late Cretaceous period, 75 million years ago. In reality, velociraptors were about the size of a turkey, but they packed a punch. Oh, could you imagine a pack of turkeys that had those kind of teeth? No, thank you. No, thank you. Velociraptors. All right, you know this next one too. A walking tank covered in bony armor. Its name means fused lizard. Now here's the key clue. It had a massive club-like tail used for defense. It moved to low ground on 4 legs. It lived in Western North America. A lot of these guys lived in North America. No. This is the guy with the bony tail. Bony tail. And he had armor plate, kind of like a turtle, but more armored. And there are like movies and pictures of him like fighting a T-Rex. Because he could like go in kind of his armor, get down low on the ground, and then swing his tail around. Kind of close, Alex. That's close. This is not the Stegosaurus. This is the other guy. Its tail could shatter bones, possibly even breaking the legs of predators like T-Rex. Oh. This is called an Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus. Yeah, close enough, right? I think Alex kind of had it. All right, you know the next guy. I've been seeing the answer up there already. Number 7. He had 2 rows of large upright plates on his back. The name means roofed lizard. Yeah. Correct. Looks like Matthew got the short version correct. You got the Dr. Short version. Matt gets it as well. He was equipped with a spiked tail, or it's also called a thagomizer. Spiked tail. Oh, that's right. He had a really spiky tail. That looks sketchy. His brain was walnut-sized. Not a smart dinosaur. One of the most recognized dinosaurs by silhouettes. Yes, indeed. We're finally into the dinosaurs that we know, right? So this guy's pretty old, though. 155 million years ago. He was from the late Jurassic. Stegosaurus is, of course, correct. Stegosaurus. Despite a small brain, Stegosaurus had a powerful tail, which it could whip with force. Can you imagine getting hit by that spiky tail? No, thank you. All right, this one might challenge you. Let's see you get this one. This is also from the late Jurassic. This is 154 million years ago. This guy was around. And he is among the longest dinosaurs ever. Longest from nose to tip of tail, 80 feet. His name means double beam, referring to tailbones. He had a long neck and a whip-like tail. Whip-like tail. He lived in herds and fed on high vegetation. He is frequently featured in museums. Like a giraffe. Yeah, very good, Madame. Very good. So yeah, it used to be everybody was a brontosaurus, right? Now there's like 4 or 5 different versions. So not just brontosaurus, but Maddow had it. It's the Diplodocus. This is the Diplodocus. Its skeleton at the Carnegie Museum was the first mounted dinosaur seen by the public in Europe. There you go. What the hell? Yeah, as far as I knew when I was a kid, they were all brontosaurs. But I guess that's what we thought back in the day. And then they kept finding these different versions, started calling them all kinds of different things. Lo and behold. All right, so we've been talking about him. And his name means deceptive lizard. Now, once confused with Brontosaurus, some still debate the names. His huge long-necked herbivore lived in what is now North America. He was popularized in cartoons and early dino books. So, once again, this is the guy that when we were kids, we used to call these guys Brontosaurus. But that's apparently not correct anymore. It's something else. Does anybody know? Not Braca. I think that's another version, but not this guy. This guy's kind of got a nice sunset behind him. All right. This is the Apatosaurus. Is that familiar to anybody? Apatosaurus. Used to be called Brontosaurus. Despite the naming confusion, Apatosaurus remains one of the most iconic long-necked dinosaurs. Okay. Whatever they say, right? Whatever the robots say, we'll go with it. Right, robots. All right, you know this guy. His name means three-horned face. He had a huge frill and facial horn. He's one of the last non-avian dinosaurs to live. So he's fairly recent, 68 million years ago, late Cretaceous. But he was one of the last ones left around that wasn't turning into a bird. And you can see why he wasn't turning into a bird. Correct. Everybody's got it. Dr. Maddow, Alex. You guys are all correct. Often depicted fighting with a T-Rex. Triceratops. With a skull that could exceed 7 feet. Wow. 7-foot skull. Triceratops was a walking fortress. There you go. So I guess he was probably built because he had slowly had to evolve to not let T-Rex eat him. There you go. One of the last real dinosaurs. Triceratops. All right, now I just saw somebody have this answer up there, so that's a hint. And this is another one of those brontosaurus types. His name means arm lizard due to longer front legs. Oh, he has longer front legs than back legs. He had an upright giraffe-like posture. He is featured in one of the most awe-inspiring scenes in Jurassic Park. So this is the guy that's in Jurassic Park. He did eat from the tallest trees. He is massive, but he is a gentle giant of his time. And yes, you guys know it. Very good, Dr. Maddow. Correct. I don't know what that is, Alex, but I'll take your word for it. This is the gentle giant. Brachiosaurus was one of the few sauropods to carry its head high like a giraffe. Great for browsing. Oh, I see. So not all of them held their head up like that, like a giraffe. This guy did. Brachiosaurus. Seems confusing to me. How'd they figure out all those different types of brontosaurus? Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Oh, the last two are pretty classic. Let's see you get number 2. Here we go. We're doing the top 20 dinosaurs, and we're finally down into a few we've heard of. Now, this guy bridged the gap between dinosaurs and birds. This is the missing link. His name means ancient wing. No, I like that. Pterodactyl, but those were different. Those didn't turn into birds, really, to the pterodactyl. That was like a whole different branch of animal. Those weren't even dinosaurs, I don't think. Anyway, we're getting off track. This guy had both feathers and claws. And he could glide, but probably not fly very far. This is the missing link guy. Anybody know what that's called? One of the most important fossils ever found. When they found this, it was like, oh my goodness, this is it. Its discovery in 1861 helped confirm Darwin's theories by clearly linking birds to reptiles. Yeah, Maddow. Very good, Maddow. You have it. You have it. Very good. Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx. The way you'd say it. The missing link. Very good. So, who's that leave? Who's that leave for us to show us? Number 1 dinosaur. Remember, we're doing the most popular dinosaurs. The name means tyrant lizard king. Tyrant lizard king. He could bite through bone with 12,000 pounds of force. He grew over 40 feet long and 12 feet tall at the hips. He is the star of countless films, books, and imaginations. Yes. Of course. Very good. Everybody's got it. Maddow, Dr. Matthew, Alex. The ultimate carnivore in popular culture. This is indeed Tyrannosaurus Rex. And of course, he was late Cretaceous, so only 68 million years ago. He was one of the last dinosaurs around as well. Despite its fame as a killer, some paleontologists think T-Rex may also have scavenged when possible. Well, the robots think he was a scavenger. Oh well. You know, you take what you can get. You take what you can get. All right. Well, I know those started out kind of hard, but they got easier. We do a few more at the end, and we learned a few things along the way. I don't know. What do we bet? Like 60%, maybe 70%. Not bad. Between everybody, I think we did 70%.